Sometimes they are just entertainment, and oftentimes they transcend pure entertainment to something that allows you to reflect on the human heart. All of these shows take painstaking care to research the world in which they've set their characters. Yeah, you might pick up a fact or two here and there, and you might become a little more acquainted with the political process, and it can be more or less authentic. But the project of any of these shows is not to be a primer for how politics works. As it is, the project of all these shows is really to investigate the souls of these characters and to be invested in those. No. I mean, that's par for the course. I mean, that comes with if you were doing a show about a hospital or doing a show about lawyers or about Wall Street or about anything for that matter, there's going to be places where you have to fudge, condense, accelerate. And there's always going to be people that want to sort of point to the minutia, and they should. I mean, if that's their experience of the show and what they want to focus on, so be it. Yes and no, mostly no, because the show doesn't have to be binged. A lot of people watch it an episode here, an episode there, so it has to be able to work in that fashion as well. I think we do give our audience a lot of the benefit of the doubt in terms of remembering something that may have happened 4 or 5 episodes ago, but we don't bank on them having to binge in order to remember it. And we approach our storytelling really as a sort of 13-hour movie each season, more than thinking about it as a television show per se. So I think that that's probably what affects the writing the most, and not necessarily the delivery model. Our partnership with Netflix has been a huge blessing for a lot of reasons. I mean, we did get a lot of buzz for being the first original programming on Netflix because that represented a paradigmatic shift in the television industry. So we got a lot of attention purely because of that. And whenever you get attention, it means people are more likely to watch your show. So we benefited from that. But more importantly, I would say Netflix as partners, they placed complete and utter faith in us. They said, we want you to make the show you want to make. We were going to give you the control to do that and the resources to do that. And of course, we communicate with them constantly. It's not as though they just say, go off and do your thing. They're looking at dailies, they're looking at episodes, at scripts, and we communicate, but there's never a sort of corporate dictate, you must do this or you can't do that. And that sort of creative freedom is the best possible environment for making good art.